Hi everyone and welcome to Fun with Code. And yeah, happy Independence Day to everyone. So let's get started with our today's Python tutorial. We will first see how to install Python and then we'll learn about the basic functions of Python and then we'll create a program which will take the input from the user and prints the table of the given number. To install Python, just click the link given in the description or just type python.org in your browser and this web page loads. And go under this download section and select the OS, Windows, macOS or other platforms and select the version you want to install. If you are on Windows 7, if you are on Windows if you are on Windows 7, the last version supporting Windows 7 is Python 3.8.10. You can go and install this version. I will install the latest version of Python 3. So if you want to install, click on this link and scroll down till you get this uh, files option and versions. You can install Python in many ways. If you want to simply install Python, just go through this last two options. If you have a 32-bit PC, click on this link, and if you have 64-bit PC, just click on this link. And if you click that link, Python will be installed, and just click on that. It will run Python executable for you, and make sure that this option is checked, and you can install. You can click this and install it, and it will ask for permission. Just say yes and it will be installed. I will just cancel this because I already have a Python version installed. Now to check whether Python is installed or not, just go to this search option and type IDLE, and if you get this IDLE Python 3.8 or 3.9 according to your version, Python is installed, and you can open it and do some experiments. Let me tell you that you can do calculations like any arithmetic operations. In this is called the interactive mode. You can do any arithmetic operations, and if you give any command, it it just gives the reply. And let me introduce you all to the first basic function of Python, which is the print function. And make sure that you type everything correct because Python is very case sensitive. What this print function do is it will just print the text which you give in this print function. Let me say, and you have to close this with the same code you used the first. You can either use this one or you can use this, not this. You can use the double quote, and also you have to close with the brackets. And if you hit enter, Python printed the text which I have given here. So now let's see what's the second function of Python. The second function is input function. What this input function does is it will allow us to take the input from the user. For example, if I just type enter a number and close this and hit enter, it will ask for this input, and if you just type a number, it will take the number and just print the number. if you give the any string value here, it will, if you want to specify to take a string value or a integer value, you can do that. You can just type int for integer and then open a bracket and just type input. If you want to you should do this if you want to take any integer value as input, and just type whatever you want. And now you have to close this with another bracket, and if you hit enter, now if you type any string value here, it will throw an error, because we have commanded that we have wrote the code that you should take only integer values. If you want to take the string values, just type str, which stands for string, and you can take you can take the alphabets or a string. Now it takes the string values. So if you want to take an integer value, you can use this int, which stands for integer, and if you want to take any string value as your input, you can use this str as str, which stands for string. Now let's write a program which takes the integer input from a user and print its table. So to program this, we will go into script mode. Script mode is not like this interactive mode. It will interpret the all the code at once. If you see this interactive mode, it will go through line by line. And to open a script mode, just you go under this file and click on this first option, new file, or you can just click Ctrl N, and this is the script mode. In the next video we will use an IDE which saves a lot of time to write programs. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, which will give me a boost, and I will try to bring more and more videos with a better quality. So now let's start. So to take an input from the user, which is an integer, we use int and input, and we'll just say enter a number. Just close those brackets, and now we want this value to be multiplied with 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9 and 10. So let's assign this to a variable. Now variables are very simple. If you just let me show the examples of variable in this interactive mode. Just type something abc equal to, which assigns a value to this, which makes this a variable, and just type an integer an integer, and if you hit enter, it will take this it will consider this as a variable. And if you type print abc, it will print this value. So I did not give this value here, but it directly prints that value. So these are called a variable. So let's give a variable called num It's not mum, it's num. And after this, we want it to be multiplied with 1 to, and we want to be multiplied with 1 to 10. So let's say print, first we want to print the number given, and we want to show that it is been multiplied with 1. So if we use comma and then say into 1 into 1 is equal to, and now we use another comma and just type num star, which performs the task of multiplying number into, we want to multiply the given number into 1, and just close the bracket. And if you to we have to save this file before running this, so go here, file, and save, or you can just type Control S, save somewhere on your PC. And if to run this Python script, just go under this run and click on this run module, or you can just type F5, and here it's asking for a number. Let me just type 9 and hit enter. Here it shows what? So here is the mistake we have done. It's we have typed NUN, so let's change it to NUM and save it, and once again let's run this. And now if I type 9, it show it Python printed that 9 into 1 is equal to 9. So we'll do this till let's copy this statement and paste this, and change this to 2 3 4 5 6. And save this script, and if you run this script, it's asking for a number. Let's just say 99, and you see 99 into 1, 99 into 2, 99 into 3, into 4, into 5, into 6 till 10. So we just created a script which takes the input from the user and gives the table of that number. So that's it for this video, guys. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up, so that it encourages me, and I encourages me to bring more and more videos and with a better quality.